We are back with
Yay!
ONEUS.
Yay!
And we just saw them in January, so I feel like very connected to them still.
Yeah, same here. I really love ONEUS. They are one of my favorite fourth gen bands. And yeah, their performance live just completely blew me away. They're quite the performers. And so after seeing them live, like I totally saw them differently. Like I already knew that they were talented, but they took it to a whole new level for me, you know, with all of their acrobats and jumping and all being in
It was
sync.
a show.
Yeah.
It was amazing. Yeah, and how
Mhm.
they came out into the audience, the crowd.
They're yeah, you know, like they're the only K-pop band, and we've been to so many concerts that they actually ran into the crowd like that. It was amazing. Yeah.
Not like high up in a tower, like in at the crowd.
Yeah,
Touching hands.
Lido ran past by me, you know, so
Right?
I mean, I gotta upload that shorts, you know, so that you guys could see it. So mental note, I totally forgot to do that, you guys, so we'll do that.
Reminder.
Yeah.
So yeah, we were thrilled when we heard they were having a comeback. Pygmalion, it just dropped this month, a couple weeks ago. If you haven't checked it out, it's really good, guys. There are 2 tracks that I am just desperately in love with, and one of them actually has a music video already. Lucky me.
Yay.
And that's Unforgettable, which is my number 2 track on the album. That's my favorite. But I was so excited because I thought we were gonna get just the title track, Erase Me, which I love. But then there was 2 new ones. 2 guys. Very excited.
Yes. Yeah, we feel like a little bit spoiled, right?
Right? I mean, it's our own fault for not knowing, but still, well,
Yeah.
my fault. I didn't know. I'm very excited. You're right. It feels like double Christmas. So, I know you also like the album. Did you have a favorite song?
I love all the tracks.
It's a very solid album.
It is very solid. I have to say, I really do love Echo as well, you know, but I feel like it depends on the day, you know, like when I'm listening to it, it just switches and changes, you know, so.
And that's nice. They have a slightly different flavor for every mood. So, Woo, okay, I'm excited. Obviously, we heard these songs, haven't seen the music video.
Have not, yeah. So, well, you guys, before we dive into this, feel free to check out our ONEUS playlist. We watched, you know, a few compilations so far. We watched a really helpful guide. And, you know, we watched, I think our first comeback with ONEUS is actually Same Scent. So, that is on there as well. So we watched some of their cool B-side tracks where they mimic movies. So, but yeah, just feel free to peruse around that playlist because we got some ONEUS content for you and this will be added to it.
Right? See you there, 2 minutes.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm very excited for this one. I already can tell I'm gonna love like the pastel boyfriend vibes.
Oh my gosh,
Get ready for it.
Yes.
All right, guys, this one's actually been out since April and it has just under 1 million views, which I find shocking. So I feel like we're not the only ones who didn't know that it came out.
Yeah.
And I want to let everyone know we usually have subtitles if we can. Neither of these tracks had them at this time of the recording.
Okay.
So we'll have to circle back to that. Here we go. Let's start with Unforgettable. Whoa. I like how dreamy this part is.
Mm-hmm. Oh. Oh. Wow.
He's like the second main rapper now.
I know, right?
Cute. I love this like guitar breakdown.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I love their harmony.
Oh, so good. Piano's so pretty.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. What?
Yikes.
Not expecting that. What?
Well, there were a lot of flyers saying world's gonna end, but yeah, wow. Not a straight meteor to the face.
I know, right? And not
No.
running away.
No.
Just facing it head on. My gosh. Wow.
I have to say, when we saw them live, one of the things that surprised me was how much like guitar heavier their stuff was live. I felt like they really embraced like a live band kind of a feel.
Mm-hmm.
And I can really hear that here. I'm wondering if maybe that was something new that they were experimenting with on tour, or,
Mm-hmm.
I know they've used it a little bit in other songs, but it feels much more prominent, I feel like, on this album.
Oh yeah,
at least for
definitely.
me.
Yeah, most definitely. And both of us, we always talk about this. Like, we always crave more guitar in K-pop. So it's rather nice to see it, especially like on a track like this. So.
And like I said, I especially appreciate it on like a breakdown. It's not the normal thing that you would hear, in the past couple of years. So yeah, I just think it gives it a really fun flavor. And it's interesting, this video really makes me want to see what the lyrics are, because for me this song feels kind of triumphant and upbeat.
Mm-hmm.
And the video felt a lot more sad than I was expecting, honestly. Because I don't know what the words are, guys.
Well, I mean, like, their facials too, they're acting like
exactly. It was obviously, I was wondering if this was, they've had a painful year, and I don't know, maybe this was more reflective of that. But to me, just hearing the song, all the drums and the guitars and the way it like crescendos at the end, for me feels very triumphant, like they are overcoming.
For me, like, because obviously we are both not Korean and we are not fluent in the language, just the feeling that I got was reminiscent, like just reminiscing, And that's the vibe that I got from it, you know. So it'll be
I'm not sure
interesting.
that, but the video, I'm not sure the video represents that either.
I
Which,
mean,
as you know, goes to show, of course, art form is meant to be interpreted. What you hear and what I hear are different.
yeah.
That's a given. But it is interesting that they can be so different.
Yeah, so I mean, we would have to look up like a lyric video or whatnot, but or look up the lyrics in the future. But I don't know. It's just like I just have that feeling of like longing,
Nostalgia.
longing, and just remembering the past, and which I mean, the world's gonna end too. So I mean, that's one of the things that happens, right? People sometimes, when people are about to die, some of them, or claim that their life flashes before their eyes, So,
Wow.
yeah.
You got like a totally different feeling out of the song than me. Interesting.
And I could be completely wrong. So
I mean, it doesn't seem like it based on the video. You're obviously closer. Like for me, obviously there's a struggle. But like when I hear that pre-chorus, which I love so much, the la-di-da-di-da bit, to me, that definitely feels like something falling, but a leaf falling isn't necessarily a bad thing, I guess, is how I was viewing it. Like to me, it feels like they're working through something to something new, something like better. That's why it feels like triumphant at the end to me.
Yeah,
like they turned a corner.
Yeah, or turning a new leaf, or something like that.
So I really love how the pre-chorus does that. In my head, I can see like a feather floating or something, and it's really beautiful. Their voices all shine during it. But then, yeah, I don't know. For me, I feel like it comes back with a vengeance. So I don't know. I love that it has both of that though in there. Yeah. Because we wouldn't be feeling that if we weren't both connecting to something in the song. It's very cool.
Yeah.
I also loved this. I loved all like this stage. I was very worried by this scary outside, guys. I was like, what is this? It looks like Titanic or something. Like, is it just creepy? This giant thing. I was worried.
Oh my gosh.
So then when they got inside, and to me, this was like fun. This was, I mean, yeah, there's no one there, and obviously it's barren, but it's also kind of enjoyable. They're all together, they're goofing around. I don't know. This video made me happy, and then I realized it was probably sadder than I was giving it credit for. Or sadder than I wanted it to be, maybe. Like, oh, this was cute. Come on. But yes, there were definitely deeper things at work. I haven't seen this many sad faces in any ONEUS video like ever.
Yeah.
So it's definitely a different vibe. I mean, look at this.
Yeah. Most definitely.
Also, I would say I loved when they were watching the movies, particularly that they used, one of those classic French movies while they were dancing in front of it. I thought that was like really cute.
Yeah, that was really adorable.
Yeah. I mean, it still felt like they were together, but yeah, I mean, I don't know. Anyway, I really like this song.
Yeah.
I do. I like the feel of it. I feel like it's memorable, and also like it's fun to sing along to.
Yeah.
And what do I always say? I love it when the pre-chorus is super catchy and doesn't have actual words.
Yeah.
Because then you can pick it up, sing along right away. You already feel like you're halfway to knowing it. So.
Yeah, 100%. Oh my gosh, I completely agree with you on that.
So cute. So
very cute.
All right, so let's try this one. This one is Erase Me, which is their title track, and this actually has 21 million views, and it's only been out as of this recording less than 10 days.
Oh wow.
So, big difference.
Okay.
All right, let's check this out. Here we go. Suited. I love his voice.
His vocals are so pretty.
Oh.
Wow.
I love all the strings in this.
It's very epic.
Mhm. And then to have like this crazy dance beat.
Mhm.
Ugh. Ah!
I know, right?
Ooh,
I
that.
know, right?
This is a great stage. Ooh,
They look like a coven.
right? The suits is giving me like Secret Society Skull and Bones.
Hmm.
Whoa.
That's a cool transition.
Yeah. Whoa.
Oh, wow.
Wow. Crazy. Guys, this stage is really epic. Look at that. It almost looks like a basketball arena or
Hmm.
something,
Hmm.
like a giant sporting stadium.
Yeah. Which is very fitting because, like, as I mentioned, while watching this, it's just so epic,
Yeah.
with the chords, and it's just the strings, and it's just like wow, during
Mhm.
the chorus.
This song
So
really packs a punch. I feel like the first time I listened to it, I was like, what? What? What?
yeah,
Like, they're literally layering so many things on here. And guys, usually that is a bad thing. Usually you're like, oh, edit it back. You can't have horns and EDM and strings and a chorus. But like, I don't know. Mona's like really throws everything at the wall and it works.
yeah. What I like about ONEUS is that like they experiment with their music, and this is no different. I feel like,
Definitely doesn't sound like the last album, that's for sure.
yeah, it does not at all, and you're right, it feels like, a couple different songs kind of like crocheted together, and you would think it wouldn't work, but it actually does, and that's pretty cool. And I mean, wow, like
Right?
it brings a different feel to you as well, it's like, wow, I was not expecting that at all. That's
Every time
incredibly.
they do like the stripped down chorus, I feel like they focus on a different thing. Like the first thing it's all strings, the next time it's all horns. Like, and just even doing that stripped down thing more than once is also taking a risk.
Yeah.
So yeah, I that's one thing I love about one is not only do they experiment, but they don't like dip a toe in.
No.
They
No.
like basically jump in, put their head underwater and go, what do you think?
They're
And
all in.
I admire that. Like
Yeah.
I think it's awesome and I think the vocals really shine in this song. This song gives them a lot of fun to play around. You know, and I didn't forget, but I'm always like, damn, everyone on this team has such a good voice. Even the rappers sing, like, and do it very well.
Yeah, Lido is so like I feel like he's one of the few main rappers, right, that could also sing really, really well.
I mean, if you found out he was the main singer, you'd be like, that tracks. Like, he is a definite all-rounder.
Yeah.
And I was watching this because of when we saw them live. Guys, when they dance, it is nonstop. There is air all the time. They're jumpers. And I was seeing a lot of this here. Like, they seem to do, their movements seem to go all the way from the tips of their toes all the way down. Like, they're all about extensions. Their arms are out, their legs are out. Like, it's never easy. And it is super impressive.
Yeah.
So I think this choreo is so fun. I love the beat, and yeah, it's just a really great song.
Yeah, the choreo is really, really awesome. I love the different stages, you know.
Yes, and there were
well.
several epic ones, like you said. I love how they were all suited and booted in the beginning. This isn't my normal go-to when I think of ONEUS, and I liked it a lot. All of this was gorgeous, your boy.
Yes.
Your boy. I loved how they all had these like crystals on their faces.
Yeah. I love that like zoom in of like that, you know,
with the fiery circle. Yeah. It's so cool looking. Like, what? It's so beautiful. And yeah, mimicking the sparklers that are going to come later.
It just reminds me of Doctor Strange.
He does there.
He does that thing, and it's just like he's gonna jump to a different time period.
Yeah, like this stage too, I liked it. This brought me back to you know, some of the
Black Mirror.
Yeah, because it's almost got like an art gallery feel. But I love this, like, you know, nothing's too literal. This isn't a statue, this isn't a camera, but you can imply everything. I loved this stage with Leto. I was like, what is that, a coffin? I don't even know. Like, I don't know what it is, but I love it. And he just made it work.
He just popped out of nowhere.
He pops out of nowhere. Why is he sleeping in a pine box? That is distressing and worrying. But yeah, I thought there's all these really special moments where they each have like little things that it was nice. You know, it's been just long enough that I really wanted to see all of them featured. And then this stage, please. I think that the stairs is actually my favorite.
Yeah, I love that stage too.
Come on. I mean, look at them jumping. Extensions, jumping.
I love that part too.
Which looks really hard.
And I know you love Leto's outfit right here.
I feel like he's a Tae Yang of SF9 fan.
Right, I know.
Tae Yang has definitely been in something similar.
Yeah.
But yes, Leto wears it very well. I was very happy. See, guys, jumping, extending. I'm telling you, they never stop moving. It is absolutely insane. And then I loved how you were like, they're like a coven.
Yeah.
I was like, I know, they're up to no good.
It's like, what is happening right now?
And again, I don't know the lyrics, so I'd be very interested, because this song to me the instrumentation is a little more emotionally fraught. Like the way the synths are almost off key, you know what I mean? It's like almost a little grating at some points. And then at other points, it's those gorgeous strings. So you're like, am I imagining this? You can tell, it almost feels like they wanted like almost a slightly rotten underbelly. And it really reads through. The song has like a sinisterness to it.
Oh my gosh, yes.
That translates pretty well. And because it's called Erase Me, you know, I don't know. I have a lot of thoughts about what it could be about. Guys, I will not bore you here. I'll bore you. Yeah, I really thought, for me, this was the song where I was like, what's happening?
Yeah the vibe that I got from this song was just basically a relationship that obviously didn't work. you know? So you want to be forgotten in that person's life.
So this is a socials purge.
Pretty
This is
much.
this is them deleting every picture of you.
Yes. It's like, I don't want anything to do with you.
Untag, unfollow,
Mm-hmm.
forget it. But as we know, it's super hard to erase anything nowadays.
I
So
know.
it's an interesting request. It sounds easy, but is actually difficult.
Yeah. Yeah. Exactly.
Wow, this was a very different color. I really enjoyed this. This was
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah, yeah. And I like the direction musically where they're going with this, you know?
Mhm.
So, I mean, they're obviously experimenting because, like you said, Same Scent is completely different from the song, of course, you know? So
Which
it's
is totally
just,
different from Luna.
yeah, and lit, and you know, so
Yeah, yeah.
bring it
That's what
on.
I like, that that's something. It's funny that the thing that doesn't change about them is that they always change.
Yeah, yeah.
It's pretty
So
cool. You never know what you're gonna get, but that's exciting.
yeah, yeah. So I always look forward to like what ONEUS is gonna release next, you know?
Yeah.
So
And
yeah,
I'm really hoping their promotions have gone really well. Guys, we said it before, but this is a good album. Stream it
yeah,
if you can.
yeah.
You
So
won't regret it.
please stream. It is really, really good. All right, you guys, thank you so much for joining us on this wonderful ONEUS comeback. Again, please don't forget to stream the album, stream Erase Me. So good. So freaking good. And if you guys like this video, please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And we are LaChiMoLaLa.
LaChiMoLaLa.
And we will see you guys next time.
안녕.